Whoops. Good morning. It's April 3rd, 2013. That's a one-hander. I'm not good at a one-hander. But this video is a video I've been waiting to make for more than 2 years. I've actually been neglecting my life, acting lazy, and I'm happy. I'm happy, and I'd like to first of all apologize. I'm sorry to all my fans out there, all my critics, everybody watching, everybody I've been blasting this stuff to all over the internet, and all these emails, and these thousands of bad videos, and trying to brand myself as having the worst reality TV show on the internet. It's just poppycock. That's just baloney, folks. That's the cover. And I'm busted. I'm busted. I can't have the worst show on the internet because there are worse things people do. And I just look stupid. I look stupid. I look dumb. And it don't matter. It don't matter. Because I thought no one was paying attention to me. I thought nobody cared about me. I thought everybody hated me. I was blaming the world for all kinds of stuff that it was fun doing it. I didn't see anything else. I mean, I'm a reasonable guy, and it's business. It had nothing to do with too much personal, but I took some personal events, and I shaped all these things because we finally got our bag. Bam! Follow the money. That's right. We got them. That's politics in New York. It's all about the bang, bang, money. It's all about the money. Come on now. You can't do anything without the bang, bang, money. Cesspool. That's how it works. Bag. Everybody bag. And you can give me credit for being the idiot, the moron, the imbecile, the cretin, the actually sick, stupid little dude, ugly guy that just pissed off all these powerful people that seem to have realized that I was a regular, normal human being, and what would drive a man to do such crazy, crazy things. All the way on up to, I made my ladies cry. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of beautiful women that are fans of mine, like it's Miss E out there in downtown Jamaica. My number one fan, which is the new president of my fan club, is none other than Miss Thickness, Miss Keisha. I ain't giving you no last name, all right? I got to thank Joe Albunio, Homeland Safety. This white dude, man, just got on blew $500 on me, minimum. That's the guy that went and met with me and the Consul General of Haiti about the deeds to the properties I inherited, and the old Consul General told me, oh, give it to the people. That brother, he's another veteran, he's a Caucasian fella. Joe, supportive of me. Craig Zim, he's a lawyer. This guy, man, gave me money towards that business. Okay? And he's still supportive, and his house gets messed up in Sandy, and he can't get no relief. And he ain't saying that to nobody. He keeping his little pain to himself. I can't help him. Other than to tell there's something wrong with the way this FEMA money is getting dispensed. The people that have been hurt, that pay taxes on the money, that got tenants, and that house got damaged, the tenant gets money and gets to run, and then you leaving the homeowner not getting a dime. There's something wrong with that, Mr. Donovan. President gave you what, $50, $60 billion? You got to hook up my buddy Craig. And I'm saying it. I got the right. Why? I have made such a pest of myself. I've been such an idiot, a moron, a cretin, a freaking imbecile, acted so freaking crazy. Hell yeah, they will lock my ass up if I'm acting that crazy, because they don't know whether I mean it or not. But most of you guys know you're in for a nice surprise in my reality TV show when I ain't had nothing else to do. They took everything from me. They hurt me, abused me, everything else. And I know what to do. And I'd like to thank Miss E. I'd like to thank Miss Keisha. I'd like to thank the other lady, sandy blonde-haired woman over in downtown Jamaica. Then Miss Jane. I got to thank the head of the library system, Mr. Nick Buren, who all this time has been so supportive. And thank you, white folks. You white folks have been absolutely great to me. At the Daily News, John Daniel, I apologize. I had to put you out there. How else was I going to protect myself without I was a legitimate tipster that gave you information, blasted stuff? I know the FBI watching me. That's because I tag all my shows to the White House. I knew exactly what I was doing, when I was doing it, how I was doing it, and that letter I sent to y'all, you're thinking, that's my draft to the president. That's what you guys, I've told you guys. This is what I'm writing. If I was to write it, I'm pissed off. Yo, you're a black guy in the White House, suck that. You guys don't want me to be, you know, have the FBI come and hurt me for real and all that stuff. Me telling the president, you know, you're going to kill me. Then they send the guys with the white coat to lock my ass up in the VA facility. And there ain't no escape. Ain't no escape. So I done got all my stuff off. I done did this. And I have a new lady friend, and she likes me. It's a black woman, and I'd like to apologize to all the black women that I apologize. But hey, if I'm playing crazy to get the kind of attention I want in order to make these guys go get these guys and to set their behinds up where you can see the entire trail of what happens with the money with the Republican Party, because you can call Assistant Attorney General Michael Sajinsky when I'm the guy that told him, Malcolm Smith, you go ahead and snitch on your friends and move to the Republican Party. And you go for mayor, I take you out to litigation. But you can't run for mayor when you are busted. You are busted. You are busted. That's exactly what I wanted to do. That's what I need to sell my book, that I took an entire congressional district who betrayed their constituents, betrayed New York State, betrayed the United States of America, betrayed black people because they're all black in an exclusive black congressional district, the poorest piece of crap little congressional district that there is in town. And guess what? Boys will come across the border and you let them jack your people's stuff. I ain't got nothing. I'm from Haiti. But you can't let these guys just walk up in on these people and do this. And these landlords, they don't care. They put a Spanish super in there, and the guy don't speak English, and that's the guy that's renting out an apartment. They go and get their rent, because the Spanish people, them guys, they come in there, they put 50 people in the apartment. I ain't trying to talk, what, we did it. Us Haitians did it too. Because it's called leapfrogging. Bringing people over here, try to help them, save them, and all this stuff for a better life. That's why I spent so much time with my mother in my older years, because she ain't had time for me in my younger years. Took care of everybody. Made everybody. Patrick Alexander. You part of this email blast because you my little cousin who said, oh, Phil, Eddie's misunderstood. We got the woman at the library. She says to me, that tall, pretty woman, white lady, she said, you've been mistreated. All that stuff. I done got the love. I done got everything. I'm pissed off everybody. And I don't care. I had a mission. And my mission was for justice for us. Us poor little people that ain't got nothing. I didn't know what it was to be a small little person. And I was just a regular dude, corporate sales rep. I make enough money. I can buy me anything and anybody. that I wanted for me in my little league, my little size, inconspicuously undercover, because my new girlfriend calls me, oh, sugar daddy. Yeah, she kind of like in her 30s, and she's like, talking trash to me, pushing my butt. In other words, she doing to me what I've been doing to other people, and it ain't funny. She making me feel so. Then tell me, you need Jesus. She's like, I ain't messing with no heathen. I'm not dating no heathen. And you're not playing with me. You probably done seen your show. You be messing with them little light-skinned girls, them little Spanish girls, and the little white girl you be doing your videos with. You been left that girl. Now, what's up with that? Hey, it's my reality TV show. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got no job no more. My business out of over $5 million. What do you want from me? I wanted peace. I like peace. I'm not at peace. And I'd like to thank everybody that helped me. Dr. Fitzgeorge. Dr. Fitzgeorge. Man, this brother, man, breaks his neck. And these people knew I was doing this stuff. And I'm trying to get you guys to understand you got a bunch of black elected officials that are a bunch of black traitors to their conquered race in stasis. It doesn't help America. It doesn't help black people. It doesn't do anything good for us. Anybody, whether you got or you don't have. Because they're a bunch of crooks that are deceivers, liars, and all that stuff. And I made it my business to put them out of freaking business when they decided they was going to use Judge Maria Reyes in Queens County Civil Court, LNT Park, that's running an exclusive NYCHA court, and your newspaper reporters ain't sitting in that courtroom watching what she do, man, and a report on it. Only guy that does that is Donald Wingfield. Super newspaper, that's the guy that brought down Carrick for you. Then you got Tom Crater, editor and publisher of the New York Page. That's the guy that helped me get out of homelessness, or I wouldn't have been here, because I'd have been out there. I would not have been here in this apartment if it wasn't for the editor and publisher of the New York Page. If it wasn't for the Black Star News, that African guy who I think he's a college professor and stuff, he teaches guerrilla journalism. I think he's a friend of mine. He loved my stuff. But I do such ugly and bad things, a lot of people couldn't be associated with me. And what do you want from me? I was in pain, I'm hurting, I'm all that stuff. Now I'm showing you what it is to make somebody homeless. Y'all can't allow that to happen to people. So I am the victim that became a victim that took everything I got and exaggerated in such a manner for crying out loud. I look back, it's embarrassing. And I talk about black women so bad. They're easy to pick on. What do you want from me? Easy to pick on. They're easy to pick on. But I can't do no bad stuff no more because this young lady, I think she's trying to tame me or something. You know? And so I just wanted to put this show together so I can apologize to everybody and say thank you very much. And thank you very much. Come on in, I'm on the show. What's the matter? Didn't I give you some money yesterday? I gave you $5 yesterday? Here. So you owe me 10? Yeah, I give you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Whenever you get it. Tomorrow, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's my buddy right there. Say hi. All right. Yeah, that's my buddy. We were refugees of Sandy, and we helped each other out. He was one of the people that was on my team that I marshaled together because, look, man, I got command experience, man, former non-commissioned officer in the United States military, and I'm trying to find my coffee. I don't know what I did with my coffee. In any event, I wanted to thank everybody that's been so good to me Got to talk about Clinton Lucas. Clinton Lucas, he's a federal cop, friend of mine. Like, him and Dr. Fitz, you can say that's my best friend, because you put them two guys together, I'm floating up here. I'm floating up here. Craig Zim, Joe Bunio, Reverend Zimmerman, how you doing down there down south? You happier? All right. And everybody, the ladies in Jamaica, and the ladies at the library, and Nick Buren, Mr. Nelson, Miss Jane, Richard. Look, man, I had so many people helping me and doing stuff for me, giving me stuff, supporting me, for me to get this far, for me to have all these guys busted. I got all of them busted. We're only waiting now for the shoe to drop on Congressman Gregory W. Meeks. But I'll tell everybody, the feather, I put the feather touch on them, and let me show you how. Let me show you. They didn't treat me like they wanted to be treated. They didn't treat Mrs. FRONIE Green like she should have been treated. Fighting for her and saving her life, helping save her life, cost me the great life I had. Okay? I got her busted through her son that I met and my TV shows, and that's when I realized what I had when I ran into Robert Huntley. And you newspaper guys out there need to start looking into how come the son of New York State Senator Huntley died, supposedly of a drug overdose, and then you're going to call it suicide. You don't commit suicide through drug overdose, Jesus Christ. That was a hookup for a state senator that was still in office, and the coroner's office, who does the death certificate, you helped cover it up. That's a Bloomberg administration's coroner that covered up the murder, it is alleged, of Robert Huntley, the son of New York State Senator Huntley, who's a veteran. He's a Marine Corps vet. And I also like to thank Mr. Sam Murdoch of GFN Entertainment TV, who told me last year, Drice, just do your thing. Just look, just go ahead, you know. So that means I'm a journalist. If Sam Murdoch of GFN TV, you know, going to give me some like low journalism status, look, I will take it. And I got my friend Frankie J down in D.C. I can't tell you his name or what he does and be any way connected with me. But when he was going to University of Maryland working on his doctorate in journalism, I used to read his books. What? This is for real, people. This is the real Philip Drice, nice guy. Just a regular little dude, man. Just a happy, want to be happy, just a cool cat. For some 56-year-old man playing like I'm 35. And you get a girlfriend who like you, marked you, and then calling you sugar daddy, because I done seen you with your shows with these little girls, these 23. Philip, they're just going to tell you anything. There's nothing real there. That ain't the point. I was having fun because I was in pain, and I was trying to make it look like fun. I told you all that. I was in pain. I'm still recovering from pain. But let's go on with the show. Nice. Let's go ahead. I put the feather touch on her that led to her. Senator Shirley Huntley snitched on Vivian Cook, who had cancer that should have been out of office, out of power a long time ago when she was incapacitated going for chemo. And I did that because in 2011 in January, when I was living at my mama's house, my white Russian mama's house, who adopted me from the black woman that was dying where she worked at, That woman loved me, took care of me. Her husband's like my dad. The guy wakes up every morning, makes breakfast, and cuts it in half and feeds it to me. That's from the Office of the Attorney General, and this is my complaint number right here. So somebody needs to call the Attorney General, Eric T. Schneiderman, and tell him how you so crooked. But that's all right. I'm going to sell it in my book because that's my friend right there. That's my number one best friend. That's the guy I love the most in the world because that's the guy whose administration destroyed my life, and I gave him a necktie as a going-away present out of running New York City as the king of New York. Okay? Then we got this guy. That's the guy I be talking trash about being such a Negro lover because he looked like a Negro lover. But is he really a Negro lover? That should be the Democratic President of the United States of America after Barack Hussein Obama. Is that guy Mario Cuomo? That is not Mario Cuomo. That's Andrew Cuomo. Did he pay the price? Because the allegations are when he was the HUD secretary, he's the one that opened it up for 20, 25, 30 years later. A mayor like Michael Bloomberg can come in there, put his political appointee in there, and just railroad black folks out of the house. I did not move in the freaking projects with the poor black colored Negroes begging for no doggone charity. My aunt had that apartment prior to the Nike acquisition, and she refused the $15,000 buyout. It got transferred to my mother. It should have came to moi. That got the. Could you imagine if I was that tall? It came to moi. I don't want to get off track here. But imagine if I was that tall like that brother right there. Imagine that. I'd be all right. But guess what? I'm the little guy in the middle. I'm the tiny little guy in the middle. And guess what? Governor Cuomo, somebody needs to make me a deal. Somebody needs to get me a deal. And Tom Crater, you like me so much, you the one got me out of homelessness. Yeah, I'm snitching on Tom Crater, the editor and publisher of the New York Page, who likes to call me up and see how I'm feeling. I'm snitching on Donald Winkfield of the Black Star News that care about me. I'm snitching on his boss. I'm snitching on Craig Zim. I'm snitching on all of y'all that love me. And Miss E, the felon in downtown Jamaica, along with all my other ladies like Keisha, talking about, oh, you can't put chill in the letter to the president. You get all this stuff. I ain't trying to get locked up for being crazy, and I ain't trying to die. And it's my right to say I want to go to Canada. Why? Look, I saw a bunch of fine babes in Canada. And je me souviens de Quebec. And I'm a French guy, and I know a home to run to if you Americans don't want me. What? But I can't say that now with Miss Thing. That's kind of like got me captivated, and Miss Thing got my dog tags on. When a woman take your dog tags, it's personal. So she is dropped. She's fired. She's no longer in my focus group. I mean, sending all you people this crap and seeing out of 150, between 150 or 172 people in different groups that I send these emails to with these attachments that I get the feedback on where I'm going, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. So I'm my own little celebrity. Y'all can think I don't care what anybody think right now. I'm in pain. But I got a nice young lady who's like comforting me, and I got all these nice, beautiful, nice white ladies who like caring about me. They have integrity. They're respectable, and I can't do bad shows anymore. I'm not doing any more bad shows. I can't do this anymore. I'm tired on top of it. And now that we got Smith, so the feather touch of the FBI and the government watching me and all this crap I spewed led to the total destruction of an entire congressional district. That a whole bunch of black guys, and the only thing they know how to do is like steal money so they can go shopping because they were born in such freaking deprivation. And I'm trying to tell y'all white folks in America who love me so much, look, y'all white women liking me, I love them more. And they're trying to teach me how to like do better shows. I ain't that smart like that, I don't think. I don't know. But I can't take that kind of love, that kind of affection. And the sister, she's liking me. Some sisters liking me. And all this stuff. And I keep doing and hurting all these people. I hurt people with my stuff. I wanted to prove to myself that I got the power. Well, I violated my own rules. I'm sorry. I make mistakes, and that's the test of my humanity. I was hurting. I was in pain. I saw no hope. I saw no rescue coming. Nothing. So if I became somewhat self-destructive in my verbiage, in my rhetoric, in my modus operandi and all that crap, I was in total control. And I knew what I was doing and how I was doing it, and I'm to blame. I'm at fault. It's my fault. My name is Dr. Philip Drice, and I'm a bad ass at being bad or being good. Now I need to become useful. I need to become useful. I got too much time on my hands, and I ain't doing nothing other than being bad. And I lulled myself into a false state of security, thinking that I'm some super bad guy. I ain't no bad guy. I don't hurt. I had these guys sucking into thinking I was going to flip and go postal. The VA locking me up, trying, we want to protect you because we can see where you don't know what in the hell I'm going to do. I got a sick reality TV show because I thought it would do something for me. Out of all that crap, now I can write a picture book that's an internet book that you can read and see pictures like this. And then you can play the video because you will hit this link right here. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else. I've been ruined out of everything by Michael R. Bloomberg's freaking administration and the negligence of the black elected officials. And I went out there because I had experience and training as a former Special Forces guy who wasn't really in any kind of danger other than from the elements by me going into the kind of homelessness of not trying to be in nothing. I went to do an adventure. Let me show you what it's like to live on the beach and all this crap. And then I run into Robert Huntley. That set me off and began the downfall of the entire congressional district, and they killed him. And you guys ain't doing jack about that? That's the next investigation. And then we want to see what the feds done did to Meeks already, because Meeks knows he's next. And I told y'all, I even told the judge, I got a score to settle with every elected official of Southeast Queens in the 5th Congressional District. That was the 6th Congressional District. And I'm the one that was the housing whistleblower that contested the census because the census was fraudulent. The census was fraudulent. In New York City Housing Authority, and in New York City, in our section down here, the census is flawed. The census is flawed. And you got the census reporting 2 years later in 2012 last year that the biggest migration of black people back down south from all over the north going back to down south. How much did the vast population of New York City Housing Authority have to do with it, and people living in the ghetto and getting their freaking apartments jacked because these building owners putting Spanish guys in there, and they replace all the black people with other Spanish people, that the Spanish guy can't speak English, and he's doing the Spanish people, and he's getting paid under the table. You guys can't do nothing about that, right? I don't care. I beg me pray. I don't even care about y'all giving me credit no more. Mr. John Daniel, I apologize to you at the Daily News. Because if you didn't pay attention to me, talk to me, and all that stuff, and I got a phone recording of it, my phone log busts me. My phone log busts me contacting the Daily News and blasting it to the New York Post, sending it to the New York Times, all this crap, CNN, sometimes because they TV and they like real serious. They ain't putting nothing crazy on TV. Nothing crazy on TV. So I'd like to thank everybody that all of this stuff. Let's get to the paperwork. I, Philip Edward DRICE, sent to this former Attorney General and the new Attorney General, Eric T. Schneiderman, complaints about all these elected officials like Malcolm Smith, Vivian Cook, Shirley Huntley, and all of that stuff. This right here, that is the Black Star News that the New York page reprinted the article by Mr. Donald Winkfield. And this is the guy that helped me get out of homelessness. Okay? Mr. Tom Craig. Now, that's me right there with all them Obama buttons campaigning for the president. It cost me over $75, right now it's close to about $120,000 worth of work product, paralegal services, and as a pro se litigant, that if I wanted a law firm to do this, I'd be in for at least $125,000, $130,000, $140,000. Because I CC'd copy of everything I did while I was in New York State Supreme Court, index number 25547, 2007, to the black elected officials who neglected me, used me, abused me, as the Democrats, that if you want to get in, you want your ticket punched, you got to work for us for frickin' free, like you want my black ass back in the goddamn slavery. What? Don't say nothing about me cursing, because Robert Huntley, the son of the Sandy, can curse on TV. And I've been checking out other people's shows now, and people curse. People curse on TV, but it's not natural for me. I gotta like be on my stupidity grow thing. Let's continue. That's how much it cost me. I gotta thank my boss, Gary DiLeonardo, Mr. Fink, and Mr. Golden, because if you guys understand anything, that these white dudes, like, they got a little freaking problem seeing that I'm freaking black, and treat me like a colleague and stuff, and all of that stuff. And Mr. Fink, he just loved messing with me. He's like, how's the doctor doing? Well, Mr. Fink, pay attention to you. He's a divorce attorney. He's a divorce attorney, and he's super dude. He like super secret. He like more secret than the CIA, you know. Then you got Mr. Golden. Mr. Golden, this dude will charm you. This guy, super dude, man, and these guys like me. Put up with me. Do you know how much money that law firm spent on me and Mr. Gary DiLeonardo? If I'm broke, I ain't got a penny in my pocket, I walk through Union Turnpike and Queens Boulevard in Queens, I will eat and I will ride back home on the bus. As a white man, I ain't got nothing. He don't need nothing from me. He don't need me for nothing. Okay? Then you got these brothers that's been like on the DL, that's on the down low, clandestine kind of operation. Black people support me while I'm spewing all this crap against black people, and then my act and my role as this black racist sure has panned out well. But I can't do this crap no more, man. I mean, I got a girl, she's embarrassed and stuff, and out of my own. Look, man, I'm not snitching like this. I'm not going that far. I like the woman, okay? We had a little commitment thing, and she got my dog tags. Okay, I gave her the dog tags, okay? So I ain't trying to, whatever. Anyway. And she's dropped from the focus group. She will not get this email. She will not see this video. I'm not getting in trouble. I will not get on punishment and all of that stuff. And I ain't having that. It's just going to be, let me be nice and be a regular guy, like I blah, 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 and all that stuff. Because this is this is the thank you video for all the love I done got. All the people that has helped me. Everybody done did so much to me. I apologize about being so bad. I apologize about acting crazy. I apologize about being so provocative. I apologize about being so menacing at times, and all the crap I done did to get attention, to make people do what I wanted them to do. And I got the Attorney General's office and the Fed to go bust their behinds. Go to the courthouse, index number 28741-2011 in Queens County. Watch the videos. I told Judge PHYLLIS FLUG, I'm here to settle a score with these black guys. This is one Haitian against 5 African Americans who are in power. Got a bunch of traitors to their freaking race, and I'm related to 3 former presidents of my country and an ambassador, and that gives me the freaking right to take on any powerful Negro that seems to think they're such super freaking dudes, and you still an emancipated class and I'm free. Now that could be insulting to some people, but that's the rhetoric I'm spewing. I'm pissing people off. If I didn't love these people, love them to death, I would not have sacrificed myself. But ain't too many black people watching my freaking show, so I don't give a crap. Okay? What do you think? You don't think I want black people watching my show? Oh man, I got this other friend. She watched my stuff yesterday. She was freaking rolling. She even introduced me to this show on TV, because I ain't been able to watch TV in like 4 years, something like that. She's like, you don't know there's a show on TV called Scandals? That's my show. That's my #1 show. Fine black sister, and she hates this crap. She hates this crap. She hates what I'm doing. If I would have been a different guy, I probably could have macked her. But then I ran into this other sister, and the sister got me. She just, bang, owned me. I'm like following around like a little freaking puppy. And then she like buying me stuff and taking me out and riding me around in a car like I'm some kind of celebrity and stuff. And I'm flattered. But these ladies at that library, man, where I've been working out of, I got to thank the Queens County Public Library System and the head of operations, Mr. Nick Buren. These people did so doggone much for me. These people gave me so much money. Not in cash, but in intellectual currency, knowledge, aid. They got these freaking whiz kids at the damn cyber center that I'm walking around trying to act like I'm young, and they're just like, and what's his name? What's his name again? Brandon. That's my new guy. Then there's Wesley. Wesley's in college. Wesley's like my son. That's my adopted son. Wesley Belvo. He's in Rochester, in college, getting his bachelor's. I'm going to his graduation, and I'm playing uncle, daddy, bodyguard, insurance man, whatever, because I'm so proud of him. I'm proud of Brandon. I'm proud of everybody at the Library System Cyber Center. There's that Korean lady there. Then there's that other gentleman. I can't remember his name. He's Pakistani or from Bangladesh and everything. He's the guy that runs the Cyber Center. He's strict. Drice, you're putting too much paper. You're putting too much paper safe. But that's my dude. He liked me. He's strict with me because it's his job to make sure that everybody gets whatever they're supposed to get. And Nick Buren and Mr. Nelson put his butt there to do his damn job. And he does his damn job real good. And when I try to cheat, he be catching me. What? I got Miss Jane. Miss Jane is the premier person about the arts, which is music and all this stuff. And I mean, if I'm depressed and I want to cut up, I'll go to Big Sister and she'd be like straightening me out. Then there's this other, that tall woman. You've been mistreated. I will never forget that woman. And I think her middle name is Susan, I think, because I got to give her credit in my book. And I know I've been stepping away from these paperwork, but you guys know what I've been doing. You guys seen what I've been doing. You guys know I did this, and I'm okay now. I'm okay. I'm not going to send that letter to Preston. I'm not going to do that because Miss E over there in downtown Jamaica, she's kind of like, were you drunk? What the hell wrong with you? We love you. What you doing acting like that? And that's the white lady that like sent me the other text and blasted on the internet like, I love a man with guts. I can't embarrass that white woman. Are you crazy? Pretty woman care about me. She's politically active and she's in the intelligence business. I can't rat these people out. I got no more pain for anybody. I got my pain. I can deal with that. I got a gal that's serious, and it's heaven sent because I like my little Miss Genesis. I like Miss Priscilla, and I have number 133. Number 133 is my new friend. So I went through 132 women before I found the one, and she don't have a problem with me being some homeless guy. And I think she realized I did this for a reason and a cause and all this grown-up stuff. I hate this grown-up stuff. I want to, like, be young again, man. I'm so old. I blew 10 years of my life. Not even Almighty God, the President of the United States, and everything you Americans got as a great Anglo-American empire, the United States of America, can gain back my 10 years. But I'm not the only one suffering. Look at Craig. I see, man, I'm talking to Craig. I'm across the street from the courthouse. I'm talking to Craig. He puts a smile on his face when he sees me, and then he tells me, hey, look, you know, I moved to Florida, which is my primary residence. He's a lawyer. He ain't lying. He ain't trying to cheat. He ain't trying to steal. And the house that I had out here that I rented is totally damaged. And now the residents get money, and then the government leave me hanging out to freaking dry about my freaking house that's worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. What's up with that, Mr. Donovan? Come on now. Where's the human factor here? So I started this show about all these papers. I wanted to show you all about all of these guys that I got busted because of the feather touch of Dr. Philip Drice that got him busted, and the only last big fish that's in power to get is Congressman Gregory Weldon Meeks. That boy deceived me so bad. And Ida Smith loved me. I'm sorry, Ida. I heard you had open heart surgery. I hope you're doing well. I had to air that video of our conversation to save me because they wouldn't allow you to help me. I'm sorry, Ida. I didn't want to sell you down the river, but you wasn't with the wrong group. You could have went and got a job like the other guy with Senator Hildebrand. Byron Simon, is he still there? He shouldn't be, because he had all of this information. Now he's making, if he's still with Senator Hildebrand, he's making her look bad, because I will tag his monkey behind too. Everybody and anybody that had any freaking thing to do with the destruction of my freaking life, I'm going to bust your ass in court. I got him in court. And I don't have to be so ruthless and blah, 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 and create these things for you because I'm smart enough to do that. And I'm good enough. I'm a nice human being. I'm a beautiful person. I love me. And I'm now in recovery from years of torture that happened to me because I saved this old lady's life, helped save her life. I didn't save her life. I helped save her life. I protected her about the $20,858. And look at what? 8 years later, this is what we got from all the court cases and the homelessness. And for 2 years, so that's 10 years out of my life exclusively. Couldn't have no relationships with nobody. If God, I was praying to God that I'd be your guy, but I didn't expect it to hurt so much. I'm pretty sure Jesus Christ, when he was getting crucified, was like, "Oh, Father, please forgive them, for they know not what they do." What in the hell makes you guys think that I felt that I was... I ain't none of that. I don't pray. I don't freaking nothing. I'm just a freaking heathen. I'm greedy. I got faults. I try not to lie, cheat. I cheat a little bit sometimes. I don't steal. I never steal. I can't do that. I could have got away stealing the New York Times today from that guy because it was $2.50. I bought all these newspapers, and that's $2.50 New York Times. That's $1 for this New York Post. That's another 75 cents for the Daily News. Then it's New York Post, another one. That's $1. Look, man, I don't want to pay for nothing no more. I'm broke. I got to live. And I got to thank the Red Cross for helping me. I got to thank the President and FEMA for harboring me here, for me to be so happy and be in the right state of mind to apologize and quit. Look, I think I'm so doggone smart. I think I can do goddamn anything, and I can fuck over anybody. There's something wrong with that kind of thinking. That's right. I don't have to do that. I don't have to put so much energy in being no bad guy and trying to show off how I can get away with it and all this crap. So guess what? Let's get to the paperwork, because I don't begged enough, I don't pleaded enough, I don't apologized enough, I don't did everything enough, and now you newspaper guys and you TV guys, now you're taking me freaking seriously, because I don't got calls and stuff from y'all, and I can't snitch on y'all. I can talk about other people, they regular folk. But you, the media, I can't lie, I gotta hide it. And I gotta thank Tom Crater one more time, Jesus Christ. I took that boy through so much hell. I tortured his ass. I freaking tortured that guy, man. Down on Winkfield, I tried to torture him. He just like ain't letting me. He like ain't responding to torture. He's some badass. He won't let me torture him, and I know I'm torturing him. If he was tortured, nobody told me. And then his boss, that's the guy from the New York Times that opened up that business, and he's doing great work with the Black Star News. These guys be breaking stories because they got this pit bull cause Donald Winkfield and these other guys that go out there and they just dig in these people's behinds. And they couldn't touch me because when they took out the other paper, Bloomberg put a media blackout on my ass. That was a couple years ago. Now he's about to get out of power. People starting to get some guts. And then he's going to put a black guy as the new police chief, and you got a crying ass old man. That's the new police chief. I got stop and frisk, and I didn't like it. You're a big old black colored Negro. Why ain't you fight? Why ain't you show you had some freaking guts? Because you'd have got your ass whooped. These are the shows I can't do. And you see, I got to get together with my girl because I got to sign off and get healed and be made to feel better and to make some quality shows, nice documentaries, and do good things. You all my fans out there and you America would love and appreciate, be entertained, and be informed. I don't need to spew hate. I don't need to fight. You know, I don't need to be bad no more. I don't need to be bad no more. Now let's get to the facts. It cost me so much money. Had Mr. DRICE retained counsel to conduct this matter in the likely appeal to the appellate division, the expenses and legal fees might easily have reached $75,000. I'm not good, and I can't brag like that. Tom Crater been trying to help me about not being so pompous and boisterous and all that stuff. He trying to civilize me, like that's easy. Busted for fraud. That's how you get these guys, man. Shirley Huntley. And I'm saying, you see all these guys running for council? It's a Democratic Party hit. The DNC used the New York State Attorney General to eliminate these guys, vote them out of office so they can get voted out of office, so that the governor now, Andrew CUOMO, can go ahead and do his daddy's dream of his son becoming president. I got no problem with that. I love Mario Cuomo. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Mario Cuomo? Mario Cuomo's, man, that's like a saint to me. Nice Catholic guy, beautiful with good morals. He's such a freaking smart lawyer. Have you ever seen Mario Cuomo on them shows, those political shows where they debate the Constitution and all this stuff? Mario Cuomo's so smart he scares people. And then the View be using Andrew Cuomo's brother, that's another lawyer, and all them women on him like that. I got my own crew. And it starts out with Miss Keisha. That's my #1 fan. Every day she sees me, the minute she sees me, big smile on her face, supporting me. And she's one of them sisters I be keeping secret that be, when I do them bad shows about black girls, she be like, Dr. Drice, you need to cut it out. You need to cut it. I quit, okay, Keisha? Miss Keisha, I quit. Alright, I quit. And so, everything is alright now. It's probably a 35, 40, or 1 hour show. I don't care. I can air it on the internet. I'm going to put it over here for all of you guys, which is about 150 some of you people that will get this email and click this link on my new website, which is the Phil and Siobhan Drice website. I had to come up with something in order to get me some more shows, because I need email addresses to open up websites, because people be complaining sometimes and they want to try to shut down my site. Really? I know the trick. I know what to do with y'all now. And the Veterans Administration Hospital in the Bronx, you guys are busted. You guys are freaking busted. And I'm telling everybody to jump on your freaking bandwagon and start digging in your behind about these experiments, these pharmaceutical industry medical trials you guys are secretly doing on veterans that don't know that they're getting into this by going into these VA programs, and these doctors getting fellowships and writing papers and all this stuff, because you got these people in drug trials, you got these people in psychological trials. That's Dr. Julia, that's Dr. Shear, that's Dr. Tobias, that's with the Mount Sinai Medical School. And Dr. Julia over there, that's one sneaky broad. Excuse me. That psychiatrist has got serious freaking problems. I also got a psych degree and worked in the field as Department of Defense behavioral science specialist, ladies and gentlemen. That's after my former Special Forces days as a Shark and Oil Negro for the great empire of the United States of America. And things happen. And so I was allowed to go ahead and go get a job with the 24th Infantry Division Artillery, Human Resources, Race Relations, because I knew how to type and had administrative skills. And I had a primary occupational skill as a cook. I broke my contract because I'm going Special Forces, I'm going Airborne Ranger. Did that. Okay? I ain't got nothing bad to say about the military, because if the United States military didn't do what it did for me, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. If I didn't love America with all the shit I be saying about, I'm running away to Canada, I've had it, and hey, I'm good. I'm good at what I do. So somebody give me a TV show. Somebody give me a TV show. Somebody give me something out there. Bingo. I've been blasting this stuff all over the internet. I've been helping everybody. That's one. That's two I got. That's three right there. And Reuben Wills is an overflow benefit. And I am supporting a candidate, I don't know her that well personally, but professionally I checked her out, and she's the first woman that's running for the 28th district seat. Her name is Christina Winslow. So you ought to check her out, like call her up. I don't know. Christina Winslow. They call her CW something. Yeah, you ought to check her out. And then you got the Spanish lady. I think she's a Puerto Rican lady in the 27th district going for Leroy Comrie's seat. I like her. Marthone is another guy that I know. He's a Haitian guy. He looks African. I mean, he's just like a little bit like me, which is we don't have that funny coconut head, a little accent thing. But he is one tall, very attractive guy. And he believes this stuff. Right? All that stuff he's selling, I know he believes it. Because I've known him for at least 4 to 5 years. So, and when I want to talk to somebody about stuff, he's always been forthcoming and giving me all the doggone information I want, when I want it, how I want it, when I say so, and don't try to talk down to me like he better than me and